Okay, hello. So this week we were supposed to make a 3D model of the Earth and its layers. So I constructed mine out of flour foam and felt because that is just what I had handy. So as you can see, like I have different layers. I've decorated the outside to look like Earth, and I did so with, like I said, the flour foam and the felt just because that's what I had handy. And I connected it all together with toothpicks, which made it really easy to like take apart, and I think that that would be really great for kids to be able to like take it apart, rearrange it. And yeah, so I just wanted to talk about each of the different parts. So the first and outermost layer is the crust, which is labeled right here, which would be right here. The crust is 3 to 5 miles thick under the ocean and 25 miles under the continents. And it is 1600 degrees Fahrenheit. The next layer is the mantle, which is labeled right here, which in this diagram, in this 3D model, would be the yellow area. Again, labeled right here. The mantle is 1800 miles thick. It is composed of very hot and dense rock, and it varies from 1600 degrees to 4000 degrees Fahrenheit. So you can see again right there. The next layer that I will be talking about is the outer core, which is this orange section, which is labeled right here. So the outer core is a ball composed of very hot metals. It is 1800 miles beneath the crust and 1400 miles thick, and it is melted metals. It is composed of melted metals such as nickel and iron. Finally, I will be talking about the inner core, which is labeled right here, and it is shown as the red innermost circle in my model, but it is 4,000 miles below the crust and 800 miles thick, and it is 9,000 degrees Fahrenheit. A fun fact about the inner core is that it is so hot and the pressure is so high that the metals that it is composed of are not melted, but it is so hot that they actually just kind of like move next to each other, unable to move. So yeah, it is also extremely high pressure, like thousands and thousands of times higher pressure than what we experience here on Earth and at sea level or anything like that. So yeah, this is my model. I think it's really good for the kids. And I think it's really helpful. Of course, you can add different stoppers here. Like I have extra pieces of foam, so you can add these to kind of, for more safety measures. And again, it makes it look more, but it's so customizable. I used felt, but you can use paper, you can use styrofoam. This is just what I had handy. But yeah, this is my 3D model of the Earth and its many layers.